talk to myself when it ain't no one to talk to. Anyway, back to me trying to be my own best friend. So what's going on with me right now? Uh, Top of mind is my routine and how getting my routine right gets my life right, and um, just how easy how easy it is. So routine, I don't have a schedule because it's not based off time, it's just sequence. So getting up in the morning, doing my lap, I made an adjustment with that because I was being inconsistent with praying, because I would say, now I would want to do it before I got out, but my prayer is pretty long. It's probably about 10 minutes. So a lot of times what would end up happening is I would intend to pray before I leave, but I don't know, just procrastination or not being organized, whatever the case is, I don't be getting out like I want to in the morning. Like, I want to get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and get dressed and get out. But I be kind of, I don't even want to say dragging. I be taking too long. I don't know, whatever it is. So anyway, point is, I would see the clock and I would see the sun. And what I don't want to do is get out too late, because I learned my lesson about that. It is important, especially for me, to get out early before the sunrise. So ideally, I want to be out before or right around 5:30 if I need to go to the store. If I don't need to go to the store, then I just want to get out as early as possible. Now, if I need to go to the store, that's why I said 5:30, because it doesn't open until 6. So that basically put me on my lap. By the time I'm getting to where the store is at, it'll be open. So I can grab the little things that I need. And that's what kind of got me started thinking about how dope and how easy it could be for me to get where I want to be if I just remain consistent doing the things that I'm doing, and how they all tie into me getting the best result and having the best outcome. So the things that are a part of my life and my routine. So walking, obviously, praying. So adjustment I made with the prayer thing was because I was neglecting to do it because of the time. Then I'll say I'm gonna do it after the walk, and then sometimes I wouldn't do it. So what I did, I just started doing my prayer during the walk. So now I never miss out on my prayer. All right. So that's a huge adjustment, because that prayer is for me. Like, I know I'm praying to God, but He already know everything I need, and He already got everything situated for me. But me saying it out loud reinforces to me the way that I need to conduct myself and how I need to address the things throughout the day to align with what I'm praying for, because it's only so much you can repeat something out loud to yourself every day and then let your actions contradict whatever you're praying for. So I know that, so that's a big deal to me. Now, my normal lap is about 7 miles. I'm not doing that right now because I had the kids, so I just gotta hit a quick block real quick, which is like a little bit over 2 miles. It's right around 2.5 miles. Again, if I have to stop at the store, I don't have a car right now. They don't want to go to the store, and once it get hot, it's hot. I ain't trying to have them out. So ideally, again, get out in the morning, hit my lap, stop at the store, grab a few things I need on the way home, get back. They still sleep. If they are up, they're old enough and big enough to fix a bowl of cereal or something if I'm not here, and it's not gonna be too long before I get back, because I'm not going even an hour. So that, but the importance of the structure of the routine. So saying my prayer, on my walk instead of saying I'm gonna do it before or after. I do have to figure out when I'm going to study. I do get these alerts. I got the Bible app on my phone. I need to start opening up every time I get the alert. That's something that I can do that will be better for me. What else? Oh, so the other day when I was walking, I was listening to myself because that is important. That's important as well. But the sequence. So I don't need to listen to myself while I'm walking because I mean, it had my mind going, but I'm thinking about stuff, but I'm not really feeding my spirit, right? If I go walking and I listen to my playlist, that's like basically hype gospel, you know, listening to that stuff just is so uplifting, and it start my day off just so much better. I'm more likely to come home and clean up. I'm more likely to come home and cook. That's another thing. I'd rather cook in the morning. All these small things that really play into making my day go better. Cause say I come home and I chill and whatever, then when it's time, like now, I might not feel like cooking, or if I'm cooking, I'm eating late, so on and so forth. So I've really figured out a lot of things to make it easy for me to get where I want to. It's just, what's the timeline? If I get up, get out, listen to something that's gonna feed my spirit to start my day off right, get me motivated, get me amped up, as well as spend my private time with God. Because I am really looking for whatever he got for me in the morning. I really do. Like when I wake up, the first thought on my mind is literally, thank God for waking me up. Because I feel like that he woke me, because I'm not waking up to an alarm. I'm not waking up to an alarm. I'm waking up just because. And a lot of times I didn't get that much sleep. I may sleep 4 or 5 hours. Like I might go to sleep at 10 or 11 p.m. and then wake up at 3:30, 4 in the morning. So it's just like I'm waking up. He waking me up to get my day started, and then I want to get my day started right. So do that, the prayer, listen to my hype gospel. If I get something, pause it and work my thoughts out on recording. If I need something at the store, stop and get that. That's another thing. It'll be cheap for me, like by myself, because I thought about the stuff that I like and also the stuff that's convenient to align with my goals of getting healthy and losing weight. So one, intermittent fasting is the most important thing. So I always want to have good choices for myself. So if I do come out here and smoke and get the munchies or whatever, if I go eat, it's not something I gotta feel bad about. Before I went out of town, I had got some like sweet potatoes and cabbage and stuff like that. I like that stuff. Those aren't bad options. But more importantly, I got my pressure cooker. So I got some chicken to do some shredded chicken, and I did that. But I had got some salads from the store. So just trying stuff. You know, I put the shredded chicken in the salad, and it's so many different kinds of salad they have. So I could stop at the store in the morning and get whatever it makes sense for me to get from the store. But while I'm in the store, I could also compare on Amazon, because if it's something make more sense for me to get off Amazon instead of spending money at the store. So do my shopping like that, to where I'm getting whatever I need, but I'm always getting the best value for it. Amazon, delivery will be like between 10 a.m. and 2 or 3 p.m. So it's still enough time for me to do whatever I need to do. I make my fresh squeezed lemonade. Today is the first time in a long time I made my peanut butter banana smoothie. I really try to not do too much with peanuts or peanut butter when Mike out here, because he allergic to peanuts, but I know I'm gonna be outside and I ain't had one in a while. And it's really good. But it's so simple. And then even having the kids. So Kids get up. If Micah say he hungry, what you want to eat? He wants some pancakes, he wants some eggs, whatever it is. That stuff is easy. That stuff is really quick. Sophia's responsibility is just to load and unload the dishwasher. So if she don't do that, it create a conflict for me because there's dishes in the sink or dishes in the dishwasher, whatever. So I gotta get on her about that, which isn't a big deal to me. I feel like I've done a good job with being mindful of my tone, being mindful of my words. Now, yeah, throughout the past, because at this point it's like 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I would say it maybe been like 3 times where I said something to them that was questionable, like cursed at them or something like that. And I don't feel too bad about it. It's something I'm working on. I know in those situations where I did that, it was like, they really was pushing it. It's like they playing in my face. But yeah, so the routine, especially having my kids, is so easy. I do my walk, do my prayer, and I'm not even doing all of the other stuff. But what I realize also is with my intermittent fasting, if I do the walk, come home, clean up, cook, do all of the stuff I need to do, record, by the time I do all of that, it's gonna be almost noon, if not afternoon. So that really puts me in a spot where it's easy to stick to my intermittent fasting by doing everything else. Because if I don't eat until after that, then I can stay on the schedule. I think what's gonna work best for me is noon to 8, because I want to do 16 hours. So I haven't been mindful of that. I've just been doing 16 hours and have like a schedule. But I do think that's probably what's gonna be the best thing for me, is to do noon to 8, and that's really easy. Especially, like I said, having my routine set up that way. And it gives me time to enjoy my day. It gives me time to invest in the relationships that I want to. It give me time to research the things that I need to research, to put myself in a position to have the lifestyle that I want to. So, yeah, I mean, I'm seeing how things have played out the last couple months with the kids. I know it's different without the kids, but it can only be easier without the kids for me to do more and for me to accomplish things faster. And that's not to say my kids are a burden, because I would much rather have my kids than not have my kids. It's a whole different routine. So the routine with my kids is solid. Going through a month of it, I lost 11 pounds, and I wasn't super consistent. But like now, I am, and I see how good it could be. So that's really what I need to focus on. Keep this routine when I got the kids. Prepare myself for the travel. The most important thing is intermittent fasting. Do my walk, do my prayer. I don't care where I'm at. It's nothing more important than that. And just stay humble, stay grateful. Keep in mind, nothing is permanent, and just keep working towards what I want to do, and that's what will get me where I want to be.